All right, going on to example 3, it actually says example 4 in your book, but for some reason, I don't know if we skipped an example or what, but this will be example 4 in your book. We're going to talk about another two pairs of angles, and we're going to define those, and after defining those, we're going to do a little example about them. So the first thing is a linear pair. A linear pair are two angles that are adjacent. Notice angle 1 and 2 here. They have a common vertex right there. Okay, so that makes them, that's one of the things at least, I suppose, that makes them adjacent. Hold on here, I gotta get my marker. All right, let's see if this works now. So they have a common vertex and a common side right here in blue. So that makes them adjacent. So they're adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So you notice this ray goes off this way, and this ray goes in the exact, oh boy, that ain't good, the exact opposite direction. Those are opposite rays. In other words, they make a straight angle. So 1 and 2 then are called a linear pair. They're a pair of angles that together will add up, they will be supplementary to each other, and they're opposite rays. Now, don't be confused with the fact that we called this supplementary earlier. They also are supplementary. They will add up to 180. But when supplementary angles are adjacent like this and their non-common sides are opposite rays, we also call them a linear pair. Now, vertical angles are angles that are non-adjacent, and their sides form two pairs of opposite rays. So they have a common vertex, but they don't have a common side. Their sides are two pairs of opposite rays. So let's say we look at 3 and 6, for example. Angle 3 uses this ray and this ray, and angle 6 is directly across from it. Doesn't have any common sides. Its sides are opposite angle 3's sides. Angle 4 and angle 5 would also be vertical angles, as the sides of angle 4 are opposite the rays of angle 5. What we're going to find out about vertical angles is vertical angles, and they don't say it in this definition, but it's important to know, vertical angles are always congruent. So they'll have the same measures. So 3 and 6 will be congruent, 4 and 5 will be congruent. All right, let's try to apply this in example 3. Well, not apply it yet, but let's identify some of them. So identify all the linear pairs and all of the vertical angles in the figure. So let's start out with linear pairs. So linear pairs have to be adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So let's see here. If I look at, here I have a straight angle going straight across. Angles 4 and 5 would be adjacent to one another. They share this side in between, and their non-common sides are opposite rays. So 4 and 5 would be a linear pair. Let's see what else. Here's another straight angle going straight across. Angles 1 and 4 would certainly be a linear pair. Now, if you look at this straight angle here again, you notice 1, 2, and 3 all add up to 180, but that's three angles. That wouldn't be a pair. 3 is obviously more than a pair. I could have said angle 1 along with 2 and 3 combined, but I don't know how I'd name it as one angle. They haven't named any points here. Same thing here, 2 and 3 and 5 all add up to 180. But those are the only linear pairs that are identified and named on this figure. So that would be, at the very least, that's two linear pairs. Now what about vertical angles? What about angles that have a common vertex but no common sides? In fact, so that their sides are opposite rays. So let's look at vertical angles here. Let me erase the circles I have around 4 and 5, so that's out of our way. All right, if I look, for example, at 1 and 5, they all share this common vertex, and you notice their rays are opposite sides. The sides of angle 1 are opposite the sides of angle 5, so 1 and 5 would be a pair of vertical angles. Let's see what else we have. Some people want to think that 4 and 2 are vertical. The problem is one of the rays is opposite, so this ray is opposite this ray, but the other side of angle 2 is here, and angle 4 doesn't have a side going there, so they don't have opposite rays in that case. 1 and 5 is going to be the only pair of vertical angles that we have on this figure. So that's what examples of finding linear pairs and vertical angles.